गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पता शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्ये नमो नमः। वेद वेदान्त वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुः श्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत्। अनिराकरणम् अस्त्वनिराकरणम् मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते य उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Let us read the first and second mantra. Om Keneshitam patati प्रेषितं मनः केन प्राणः प्रथमः प्रैतियुक्तः केनेषितां वाचमिमां वदन्ति चक्षुः श्रोत्रं क उदेवो युनक्ति श्रोत्रस्य श्रोत्रं मनसो मनोयत् वाचो हवाचं स उप्राणस्य प्राणः चक्षुषश्चक्षुः अतिमुच्य धीराः प्रेत्यस्माल्लोकात् अमृता भवन्ति श्रोत्रस्य श्रोत्रं मनसो मनो यत् वाचो हवाचम् स प्राणस्य प्राणः चक्षुषश्चक्षुः अतिमुच्य धीराः प्रेत्यस्मात् लोकात् अमृता भवन्ति अमृता भवन्ति. So the Kenopanishad started with a question where the student is asking, I see the world which does not have a light of its own. It does not have its own power to response. If the body had its own consciousness, so there will be never a dead body. The body becomes dead. That itself means that some light, some sentiency, knowledge aspect in the body has gone. That means that knowledge aspect which was in the body was not of the body. Body and the knowledge aspect in the body through which you know a thing is different. Similarly, the sense organ and the power in the sense organ through which sense organ knows perceptibility of the Jnanindriyani, that is not of the sense organ, because it diminishes and it increases and it goes away in deep sleep. Similarly, the mind's feeling also is not the same. Sometimes you feel for something intensely, sometimes you don't feel, sometimes you feel less. Similarly, the intellect's brightness is also a varying brightness. That means the light in the intellect does not belong to the intellect. Because if the light in the intellect was of the intellect, you can never sleep. Because intellect will be all the time awake, how can you sleep? Similarly, our ahankar also goes into unmanifestation in sushupti. That means the light in the ahankar is not of the ahankar. Similarly, the vasanas which are there, they are not expressing all the time. And last, we know our ignorance. Ignorance is not Swayam Prakash. So this whole assemblage, body, sense organ, mind, intellect, ahankar, sanskar and ajnan, these 7 things, they are all surviving on some borrowed light. This is a clear-cut conclusion. None of them are having the self-effulgence that we saw yesterday. So student has already discovered this fact And his question is that what is that borrowed light? What is the nature of that borrowed light? What is that? Is it one per body? Is it one in all bodies? Is it big? Is it small? Is it in time and space? Is it not in time and space? Is it affected, not affected? This question, what we have seen till this, is the information of the student. And therefore he puts a question in front of the teacher. I hope this question is clear. Right? Now, the answer to this question is given. Why to ask such a question? Why to ask such a question? Because we are always living in this assemblage only. When you are a part of the body or this assemblage, because you are something else. We'll see why this is there. You will never be comfortable with something which is not essential nature. When you drift away from your own nature, it will always be uncomfortable. Discomfort is the name of being away from our own nature. Supposing you don't know a particular language and you have to speak because it is not in your nature to speak, you are not at ease. What is not your nature, you will always become a little discomfortable in doing that, in thinking about that. You will be most comfortable with when you are very collected in your own self only. Supposing you have not the habit of sitting in Padmasana or in Siddhasana, and you are made to sit forcefully, so you will become uncomfortable. Slowly you will remove that feet because you are not comfortable in sitting in Padmasana. You tried like Lord Shiva sits there in the temple, but after that it got locked. So crane had to come and lift me. So you are not comfortable in that. It's not your nature. But if you sit continuously, it will become. Supposing you never smoke and somebody offers you smoking a cigarette, that itself will make you uncomfortable. That's why he offered me. I hope so. But if you are a regular smoker, then you will be very happy. You will become friendly with that person. No? So what is not your nature? You will never be at home with that thing. Student was not at home, therefore he wanted, let me go to my real nature. Because if you are seated in any of these 7 thorny seats, without knowing that main one, you will always be in a state of flux. And therefore we leave one doer and become another enjoyer. We leave another enjoyer and become third doer. You cannot do one action for the long time. You have to leave. You have to change it. Now let me come to the second verse, which is a sutra mantra of this Upanishad. Sutra means key mantra is there. And very crucial, very important, and I'll try to simplify as much as possible. If still you are not able to get it, don't worry, it will take time, you will get it. Always you scare us, although I'm quite intelligent. Okay. Now, what this Upanishad? This Upanishad in total has how many mantras? 35 mantras. 4 chapters and 35 mantras. You should make one list which Upanishad has how many mantras. Which chapter of Gita has how many verses. This way you can compare also. So, there are 3 points before I will go ahead. The body-mind assemblage. I am giving the word assemblage. I am not taking all the 7. Why assemblage? Because they are interdependent on each other. Because they work with each other. None of them is independent. Vasana needs eyes needs Vasana. Everybody is dependent on each other. I will use the word assemblage for convenience. I hope you will understand that. This assemblage is an object and it is achetan. It is not self-effulgent. Conclusion number 1. Conclusion number 2. Because it is not self-effulgent, it must be having borrowed chetanta. Second conclusion. Conclusion number 3. There must be that lender who is worded by the word Deva in the first mantra. Not Devanand, Deva. So, who is worded by the word Deva, Divyate iti, which means illuminates. Very good. This is my conclusion now. Now, so in this particular mantra, second mantra, it's capsule form mantra. So, we are going to discover what is that Deva. Now, whole Upanishad is hinging around this simple point, what is that Deva? We'll call it Atma also. Very good. So, in this second mantra, there are 3 issues discussed. One is Atma Swarupam, other is Atma Jnanam, and third is Atma Jnan Phalam. In English, if I say, one is the essential nature of the Atma, second is knowledge of the Atma, and third is fruit of the knowledge of the Atma. When you study any mantra, try to get the gist before that, then we'll elaborate. Atma Swarupam, then Atma Jnanam, and Atma Jnan Phalam. Atma Jnanam is hidden, Phalam is given. Hidden means it is hidden in this mantra. Nature of self, knowledge of nature, knowledge of self, and the fruit of knowledge of self. Very good. Concluded, very nice. So, what is said here, and now I'll be progressing into that. So what is that? It is said here, it is the Shrotrasya Shrotram. It is the ear of the ear. Batao. One ear is here, the other ear inside, another ear is there. Shrotrasya Shrotram, it is the mind of mind. It is the eyes of eyes. It is the speech of speech. अजीब सी बात है. It is the prana of prana. So is there another eye? This eye is like that. There is another eye who is watching this eye. One ear is this. There is other small ear inside which is hearing this ear. क्यों? There is a tongue. Another tongue is there. Is tasting this tongue also. Don't talk nonsense. This is not the meaning. Don't talk all these things. Then what do you want to say? I have to say a lot. And I need your full attention. Because this is a very key mantra and not very well understood easily. But why doesn't they say something? Why? What is what they want to say? Why they are making it round and round? This is like that. Why can't I say this? That is some consciousness which is illuminating that. Why they are troubling me? I am already troubled from everybody. Somehow I pass the day. My health is also not going nowadays. And you are also in the class, you are troubling me. Why can't you say it is consciousness which is illuminating everybody? And finish the mantra and go ahead. Time is passing faster. Upanishad says, no, I don't want to say that. But why you don't want to say? Say it is a consciousness, I know what is the answer. You will say at the end it is a consciousness which is illuminating everybody. I am not that foolish. I also understand something. I was working in a bank. Upanishad does not want to say that. And why it does not want to say? I will tell you. He wants understanding without objectification. Like I say, banana, apple. Let's take fruits name only in the morning. Guava. Guava is not coming nowadays. Guava. Mango. Kiwi. Kiwi comes from New Zealand or what? Huh? It was in New Zealand. So locally, but I think from there it must have come. Cha. Kiwi is there. Kiwi fruit comes, I see. In my plate, I see kiwis are there. High vitamin C is in kiwi. That's not the topic here. When I say, when I take these names called banana, apple, kiwi, all appear as an object. We have habituated to think something object. When I say object, something is in time, space. Something is perceptible, or it is graspable by the mind and graspable by the sense organ. So moment I use the word consciousness, the risk which is there, I will say there is some light behind my head. It is illuminating everything. Somebody told me that in my meditation, the light is flashing from my brain and it is illuminating all thought. Gurudev told that you are seeing the thought, so I am here, thoughts are coming across like that, like the river water goes. And my light is quite bright. This is the problem. Upanishad does not want you to objectify. Understanding without objectification is very difficult. Because we are not habituated to it. We are not programmed ourselves like that. And that makes this Vedanta, and especially these mantras, difficult. It is not difficult to understand objectively something. But to think that something is non-object, it is not that easy to get it. Because I'm not programmed like that. I have already programmed myself from beginning only. We have A for apple, B for bat, C for cat, D for dog. All these things we have practiced. Everything I want to say which is in front of my eyes, front of my mind, front of my intellect. And therefore very cleverly this mantra has brought the word Atma, Chetan, Brahma. Number one point is there. Because we'll think it is a light. And there's a light and there's a eyes. So light are here, eyes is there. Like the bulb is illuminating, therefore light of the consciousness is here, and here is eyes, nose, all is just illuminating like that. We don't understand, if moment you put like that, this will become in space. It will become elemental. And yesterday you said it is not O, it is not M. O and M, object and material, are bhautik. It is made out of bhut. It is not in space because space is a panch mahabhut. If it is an object, if it is illuminating like a bulb is illuminating the room, it will become an object. And if it is an object, it will be seen by somebody else, then it will fall in assemblage. The risk is that I don't want it to fall in any assemblage. Oh. It is not an object, it is not drishyam, it is not bhautikam. अब हो गई दिक्कत. ध्यान देना. There is something called, and ध्यान देना. You know what is written here? It is the ear of ear, eyes of eyes, and one word is there, sa-u. That alone is the ear of ear, that alone is the eyes of eyes, there is not separate lights. One light alone is expressing as the light which is illuminated, is the ear of the ear, eyes of the eyes, nose of the nose, taste of the taste. Therefore, sa word is written there. Sa word substantiate this point that there is only one light behind all our sense organ and all our mind. Oh, this is another point. One more point. There is something called uncommon instrument, other is called common instrument. Asadharan karan and sadharan karan. Like, this word has, like eyes are there. Eyes is not common. Eyes is different from nose, nose is different from ear, ears is different from but mind is going through all, therefore mind is sadharan in this. Mind goes with eyes also, mind goes with ear also, mind goes with taste also, mind goes with touch also. So mind goes through all. So is it about the mind is talking? No. Why? Because different time mind is different. So mind is sadharan with respect to sense organ, but mind is asadharan with respect to various minds. And many minds are there, your mind is different, my mind. So my mind doesn't go into your mind doesn't go into his mind. And sometimes one aspect of my mind doesn't go to another aspect of my mind in 24 hours. Morning 7 o'clock I was sad, 9 o'clock I was very happy. So sad mind is not going through happy mind. And therefore mind becomes asadharan with respect to that. I hope they are. Well, it is so difficult, I didn't know I wouldn't have come. No, it is not difficult. You have to just grasp it, allow the knowledge to take place. So mind of a monkey, mind of a dog, mind of a king, there are different minds are there. Okay. And my mind is also different at different time. But I know that I was sad. There is another knower which knows the different mind. He is sadharan and all the minds are asadharan. So sense organ and mind is the knower of mind. Drishya sakshi. Drivitya sakshi. Drigevntu drishyate. Now, I'll move forward. What you have to say? I have to say that one about which is this Upanishad talking. Number one, it is not an object. Number two, it is not in Panch Mahabhut. And that makes it very serious matter. If it is not in Panch Mahabhut, that means it is not in space. If it is not in space, that means? How will you conceive it? And number 3, it was not having any property, gun, attribute. And it was not having any modification, change. That means it doesn't have a shape. Now try to conceive. Conceive means objectify now. फंस गए आप. ऑब्जेक्टिफाई बोले ऐसा वैसा नहीं है वो. इट इज नॉट ब्लू, इट इज नॉट येलो, इट इज नॉट टॉल, इट इज नॉट शॉर्ट, इट्स नॉट स्मार्ट आत्मा. Somebody told that Vedanta talks about smart atma. I said, you work in phone company or what? स्मार्ट क्या होता है? स्मार्ट इज क्वालिटी, इट्स नॉट ब्यूटीफुल आत्मा. बोले बहुत सुंदर है आत्मा. तो बदसूरत क्या है फिर? सुंदर अगर आत्मा है तो व्हाट इज अगलीनेस? This is where Upanishad, this mantra is attacking. I hope you are getting my point. Therefore, it is not mentioning it is like this. Because it knows our weakness that we will immediately put it into space and thing. Now the crucial point is, if something is existing, it is not in space, how it will be? An interesting point is there. This is an interesting point. Light of that self is emanating through all. It is not that, I'm repeating it, that this is a light and this is eyes and this is illuminating the eyes. Not like that. Not like that. Same light expresses as the light of the eyes. This is called, therefore it is called the essence. When it is called, it is eyes of the eyes or ear of the ear. It is meant, it is the essence of that eyes. It is the essence of the ear. That means the existence of the eyes or the sense organ called eye is because of that. Actually, one knowledge with different machines. One machine is called eye machine. Second is called the ear machine. Third is called the nose machine. Fifth is called the tongue machine. Sixth, other is called the skin machine. All machines with different machines, same knowledge is expressing in five ways. And therefore, when you wake up, all are 5 together. Not that you say, I'm seeing but not hearing, don't talk me. Because it's still light. You hear, see, touch, taste, all light is on. It is just like light goes away sometimes. In the night, 9 o'clock, light went away. ठीक है? Your washroom light was also on. Bedroom light was also on. Cooler was also on. TV was also on. And you didn't put it off. And the light came back, all of a sudden everything is on. Because all are connected to one source. Oh, what do you mean? I want to say, there is only knowledge. Knowledge alone expresses through an equipment, and it is called knowledge of. The same knowledge which is non-objectifiable knowledge, which is non-material knowledge, that knowledge which is not in space also, that knowledge which is not in time also, with the equipments, it is expressing as the knowledge of something which is not knowledge of. This point may be clear, I don't know how much I am able to communicate. And to make this point that it is the essence and it is the same knowledge, the expressions is used Shrotrasya Shrotram. And please note, because it is not an object, it is a subject. Because it is subject, that means it is I. Don't tell it to anybody who has not come. It is I only. It is I. That knowledge is not different than I. Then what is it called? And you don't need to know about it through something. It is self-revealed. You are that. It is not different than something else. It is self-revealing knowledge. It is self-evident knowledge. And that knowledge goes in all your knowledges. Whole day you are having change in the apparatus. But knowledge is not changing. Knowledge per se is appearing as various knowledges. Because you are conditioned by certain things. Let me put 3 beakers. One is a hot water here, left is a hot water, right is a cold water. And in between there is a beaker in which it is ordinary water, same room temperature water. This is hot, this is very cold, icy cold. ठीक है? Both the hands you put. Now after that, you put the hand in the beaker or in the mug in between, which is a lukewarm water or an ordinary home. This hand will feel hot or cold? Cold. And this hand will feel hot. Not because the water is hot and cold. Because it is conditioned. I hope you understand. Well, I have to do it then. No, you did not do it. Don't take water in the kitchen. You have to take permission for that. It is common sense. So because of the conditioning, that is called, I am seeing this flower. You are not flower. Your pure knowledge, pure consciousness is appearing as this flowerish knowledge. It is taken a shape there because of the equipment here. When this knowledge was not there of the flower, you had knowledge per se. I say you close your eyes, and you close your eyes. When you close your eyes, your experience is, okay, I am there. What do you experience? Nothing. I opened my eyes. I opened my eyes, saw blue color, yellow color. It's not that blue and yellow color came up. Same knowledge is appearing as blue and yellow. But if that knowledge which is appearing as blue and color really was blue and color, after this I took this blue flower, after this I red flower, that knowledge did not change. If that knowledge had taken the really color, it won't have changed, but it changed. That means it was not its nature to be colored. It is not a knowledge with the shape. You scan the whole vision. Sometimes, we go to the hall and big hall is there. A lot of audience are there. So if you scan the eyes like that. When you scan, rowing eyes are there. I saw the person there. I stopped seeing. Other person is seeing. I saw a lean person, or a thick person, a fat person is seeing. Then I saw a tall person there. Then I saw the bald person there. I'm not talking about it. Then I saw. Both are sitting together. Interesting thing is, when your father, Pravinji, he and all sit on the front. I mean, it so shines, the knowledge really shines. You can see Chidabhas there. So my point is there, knowledges don't change. It is the conditioning which is changing the knowledge. It is appearing as changing. When I say this is air, or you say this is the knowledge of air, nahin. The knowledge is appearing as knowledge of air. The objectless knowledge is appearing as an objective knowledge because of your conditioning. And conditioning, bhai sahab, is Mayik. It is all Maya. These five equipment which are sitting there, they are Mayik. Oh. You don't need anything else. You shift your attention there. And therefore, Upanishad wants that you don't get close to the knowledge with Maya. You go to the knowledge without Maya. When you are fast asleep, there is a knowledge there also. But I don't know anything. How can you knowledge is there? No, there is Atma there in the deep sleep also. Yes, the Atma is there. When Atma is there, what knowledge it has? It is unobjectified Atma is in the deep sleep. Or unobjectified Atma is in the Samadhi. Because all the instruments are wrapped up. Yesterday we were talking about rapping and all these things. Rap. Yesterday rap was there. Quite a discussion was there on rap. She was in it. I asked what is rap, then to explain me detail. I thought it's rap music. They said no, it's not rap. It's rap, eatable rap is there. So, what Shivani explained me. When you say that Atma is there, please get my point. This is very, very crucial point. Shrotrasya shrotram, manaso manah, vacho vacham, pranasya prana, chakshusha chakshu, saha u, lo. Only one knowledge is there, which substantiate. Te nahi bola satau te. There are many knowledges. No, all are only one knowledge. That means that knowledge which is non-object, that means I, non-material, that is apart from Panchamahabhut, and non-attributive, it doesn't have a aspect attribute, that means it is nirguna. It is not like this and that. It is na avikari, that means it is not changing. Na agama apaina, it is not coming and going. All remove O-M-A-C-T. All non that. That is I, which is I am talking of here. That is closer to me. In the deep sleep, I am having no A, no O, no M, no A, no T, no C and no T. No omact. And therefore, what is that in the deep sleep? What will be that in the deep sleep? And supposing you know that and you take out ignorance on the deep sleep, and you are having the knowledge in the deep sleep without ignorance, that is samadhi. And this is mentioned in Dakshinamurti Stotra. Nana chidra ghatodara sthita mahadipa prabhabhaswaram jnanam yasya tu chakshuradi karna dvara bhahispandate. You know what example is given? One lamp is there and a pot is there. Pot has a lot of holes. And that pot is come to a dark room. And now from that holes in the pot, different rays will emanate. And supposing I put one more point. On the different hole, you put blue color, yellow color, red color, what is it called, white color. So all the rays will be different. Similarly, but that difference in the rays doesn't mean that the candle or the lamp inside is different. It is not having any color by itself. So what you say, this is yellow, this is blue, this is good, this is bad, I like him, I don't like him. It is all conditioned knowledge. Unconditioned knowledge. It doesn't have any likes and dislikes, love and hatred, blue and yellow. It doesn't go. When you sleep, it doesn't go. When you wake, it doesn't come. That real I am. Now tell me, all knowledges are swallowed in it. All knowledges are swallowed in that knowledge. Ankar is also swallowed. Therefore, at some time when conditioning is there, somebody you like, he comes, that vasana comes up. I love you, so much you like. That vasana is fringing that. After that, lot of love emotions come with the person. So lovely you are. I am so lucky to have you. Why didn't we meet earlier? Because that vasana, after that vasana, that knowledge is coming out. I like you so much. Let's live together. Let's die together. Take. After that, the person whom I don't like, he came. He went away. Now, whom I don't like, he came. Now, the same light is now fringing out. I don't know when I met the person, why I met him, why he is sitting here unnecessarily. What is he doing? What is he doing in the dining hall? What is he doing? Nonsense. He has no work actually, free. He doesn't do any work. Doesn't study also, doesn't by heart also. Not good in Vedanta also. Nothing he is doing. He's sitting here with a cup of coffee. This is the 5th cup. Corresponding to one punch Mahabhuti is taking. I mean, the same thought. See. I hope you are understanding. That vasana projected the thought. Same thought came out now with this expressions. मजा देखना आप. Now anyway, that thought went away. I saw my guru coming here. Another thought came up now. With the knowledge is emanating. Hare Vah, hey Gurudev Jai. Namaste, Pranam. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva. Guru is greater than God. Sab Bhagwan hi hai, Bhagwan hai. Then glory of Guru comes out. Jnana dhyan moolam gurur murti, puja moolam gurur. Bhul gaya. Puja moolam gurur padam. I mean, mantra moolam gurur vakya, moksha moolam gurur kripa. Please note, same knowledge is there which was coming as a hater. Same knowledge which is a liker. Now that conditioning has gone. 4th conditioning came up. Where you failed in life. You came in your room. 4th. All is happening within 1 hour. You could not do your sadhana last night. Or you failed. Because you slept. So I'm so bad. Everybody is doing sadhana. I'm the only one not done any sadhana. हो नहीं सकता, मैं गॉन केस. ये सब तमाशा. सेम नॉलेज in the area where you failed, because everybody is a failure area. You failed, or you are impure, or you are not able to come up to your own standard intellectually, what you thought you should have come up. But your intellectual standards have gone up, mind is there only. If mind does not raise with the intellect, then sadness comes up, guilt comes up. If mind was raised, then guilt won't come. Now I am guilty about it. Same knowledge is coming as a sad knowledge. Same knowledge dislike. Same knowledge Guru Bhaks. Then you came up in the temple artis there. You saw Lord Shiva is decorated in, Pradosh is there. वो पहना दिया उसको, भगवान को पहना दिया. He put on a crown also. He is very good in decoration. यहाँ वहाँ ऐसे crown वगैरह बना दिया है. An arti is going on. आराम से आरती is going on. Lot of smoke, this, that. Now the devotee of Shiva, that sanskar which was hiding, all are hiding, All are hiding. All are hidden. You don't know which will come up. Now, Jai Bhagwan, Jai Pranam. Hey Shivji, please protect me. Please take care of my life. I am very helpless. I don't know what to do with myself. Please protect me. Om Jai Shiva Onkara. I am telling you, if your attention is there, you are Jnani. And these conditionings which are coming, they are all imaginary. That alone is real. That is substantial, that is essential, that is consciousness. And it is, please note my point, these things are not different. It is not like this. It is not illuminating this like this. It is like this. The screen is not illuminating the film. The screen is expressing as the film. It is not illumined relation here. It is illuminator expressing as the illumined by the conditioning. When I took this light, on the light I put a yellow kind of, what is it called, shade or blue shade. So it is not that the main light is illuminating the blue light. It is appearing as a blue light. I hope this is clear. So this Vastu called, I am using the word Vastu. Vastu means Vastvik. Vastu. Or now I am using the word consciousness after understanding. Now I will be using the word Atma. I will be using the word existence. Don't objectify it. Which is formless, attributeless, materialless, objectless. Because it is not an object, it is a subject. Because it is not a Panchmahabhut, that means it is not in space. Actually, space is also knowledge. That expresses as a knowledge of space. Actually, it is same knowledge is expressing as knowledge of space with the conditioning of samskar of that. Whole day, nothing is happening. Different films are coming on the screen. Different conditionings are coming, and you are seeing it very different. You are seeing the same knowledge in different ways. In the deep sleep, coming back to that point, that was missed out. You had a objectless knowledge. In the samadhi, you have objectless knowledge. Why? Because the apparatus was not there. All this, the conditioning was sleeping. Mind was sleeping. Sense organ were sleeping. Now, moment that mind came up, now the sense organ came up. Then I felt this is like that, that is not like. The same knowledge, I forgot that knowledge. And now I am having the knowledge, this is blue, this is yellow, this is white, this is good, I like him, I don't like him. Now all this assemblage, agyan, samskar, ahankar, buddhi, man, sense organ, body, and the world, all are illumined into that only. All are changing. Assemblage is changing. What is it called? Probe light. Strobe light, sorry. Strobe light. But I don't know, but I feel inside that light, it is not moving. That upper thing is moving, which is in the, disco dance, etc. And that the light moves like that, as if the yellow color is moving all around, or blue color is moving all around. That main thing is not moving. That outer thing is moving. Main knowledge is not moving. Shrotrasya shrotram. To indicate that it is the essence. Like sweet meat is there. It is called, supposing, laddu. If you introduce sugar, you will say it's the laddu of the laddu. To essence, to indicate essence. To indicate Shivji, I will say, he is the guru of all gurus. Because he alone expresses as a guru. He is the guru of all gurus. I hope this is clear. So, you can say non-O, non-M, non-A, non-C and non-T. This is one way. That means it is formless, it is colorless, it is changeless, it is bodiless. And same along with the body is called misinterpreted jiva. Body is a conditioning. It is misinterpreted jiva. But I have forgotten that one. And the result is I am acting as a one with ahankar. I have the conditioning of agyan and antakaran. Now this one with the conditioning of an agyan and antakaran is called now Mr. Jeev. Now this Jeev is incomplete. He is in time, he is in space, he is with vasana, he is with prarabdha, he is suffering, he is happy, he is sad, he is having problems, he is having attachment, he is having aversion. Not that one. And the distance between this jeev and this, there is no distance. Distance between the film and the screen. To say that one knowledge alone is there, this mantra deliberately avoided taking any name. It is consciousness. Later on it will take, but first did not take, because a student will always make it objectified. Success will be understand without objectification. That will be meditation. I hope this is clear. Shrotrasya shrotram, manaso mano yat, vachoham vacham. Vacham is wrong there. It is not wrong, but it is called Chandas Prayog. It is vak, vach. One is in genitive case, other is in nominative case. Okay. What is in nominative? That is the main. What is in genitive? That is imagined. Genitive is possessive, like shotrasya, ear of the ear. Of is genitive. So what is in genitive? It is imaginary. What is in nominative? Ear of ear. Ear is non-nominative, subject. And of is in possessive. That is imaginative. I hope these things are little clear. Vachoha vacham sau pranasya prana. So all this assemblage is illumined by, it given existence by, it is illumined by, given existence by, substantiated by only conditioning by the same objectless knowledge. Objectless knowledge, please mind my word, not knowledge of, where there is no of in the knowledge, there is no by in the knowledge, there is no from in the knowledge. There is no in the knowledge. There is no change in the knowledge. We'll see more tomorrow. The mantra is not complete. Om. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om.